better. It's better. We're doing better. Better. And he goes, madam. Oh, well, I should really be going. And he goes, mana, 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 mana. Yes, Jerome, mana, no, Jerome, mana, 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 mana. This is Lord Jerome, mana, mana. And he goes, so I go, and he goes, so I go, and we go, and we start tapping away, and that's called writing song. Anyway, we're back! Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ace Attorney Investigations Collection! Yes, in the last episode we had continued on with episode 5 of Ace 32 Prosecutor's Gambit. And we were just about to see something very, very interesting. We were talking to one of Shilong Lang's old men, I guess, his entourage, and after everything that happened with Albus Quirker, same thing, right? Yes, so everything that happened with Albus Quirker, should I say, the man got the entourage got disbanded, and yeah, we kind of feel quite sad and sorry for Agent Lang. And then, I can't remember why, but we were about to go to court. No, I know why we were to go talk to Judge Gvale, I think it was, because she was going to preside over Fifi Lagarde's trial. I believe that's where we left off. Yeah, we're going to jump straight in, and I think next up is talking to Gvale. It's all my friends! I was wondering where you were. I was wondering where you'd got to, Mr. Fender, sir. No. You're not my mommy! What's the line? You're not my mommy! Or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the vine, isn't it? Is the defense ready to proceed? You bet! Bring it on, Big G! The prosecution has been ready for some time. The original attorney in this case, Rosie Ringer, was murdered, while the original prosecutor, Eustace Winner, has, well, disappeared. So Fender and Francisca have taken over in their places. Very well, let me begin by apologizing for the delayed start of these proceedings. The crime we are here to adjudicate took place in a prison, an institution of the judiciary. What's more, the fact that the defendant was the warden of said prison gives grave implications. These two factors combined cause pre-trial preparations to take more time than usual, and then the unfortunate passing of the attorney in charge, Miss Rosie Ringer, delayed the trial yet further. But now we are ready to begin at last. Mr. Fender, Miss Von Karma, the court thanks you both for stepping in at such short notice. Hey, no sweat. Rosie was your pal, right? And this was her last case? Couldn't exactly say no, could I? You'll have to bear with me though, gang. Didn't exactly get a ton of time to read the paperwork. How about you, Fran? Everything cool over on your side? It's hardly ideal for the prosecutor in charge of the case to have run off and abandoned it, but justice can't sit around waiting for him to grasp pain. The evidence has just been handed to me, so yes, I am ready. Thank you both. Very well, bring the accused, Miss Phoebe Lagarde, to the stand. Didn't I give you French? I forgot what voice I gave you. It was more like, it wasn't like duty-bound French, but it was just, oh, is that kind of French, no? I'm pretty sure it was anyway. But if not, that's the voice I'm going to give to her, so sucks be you, I guess. I invite the prosecution to make its opening statement. Alright. The accused was... Oh. You let me stop you right there, darling. What is this, Miss Lagarde? Oh, I was just wondering if you could tell me something. Is it something big while else I'm here? Perhaps the opening statements will clarify that for you. But with the idea, really fine. Carry on if you must. I fully intend to, if you can stay quiet for just one moment. The murder in question happened at the prison where Miss Lagarde worked as warden. The victim, one Bronco Knight, was being held in the detention center. But the prosecution's case will show that Miss Lagarde took him from the holding cells and murdered him. When she did this, she did so with this knife, huh? Something about her, Miss Von Karma? How can that... No, the evidence! Wait, yes, man, everything okay? The murder weapon, he's not here. Neither is body armor, Mrs. Chisel. Say it ain't so. Silence! Silence! Miss Von Karma, explain yourself. I wish I could, Honor. No murder weapon. Then what exactly are we doing here? Really, darling, you shouldn't volunteer to prosecute a case if you can't even keep the evidence safe. I can only work with what the previous prosecutor gave me. Little boy Wiener strikes again. Hey, G. What is it, Mr. Fender? Guess we know where this is going, huh? Let's kick this one down the road a little further, shall we? The court is by to deny the defense's request. Don't be like that. What's the dealio, man? She's absolutely right. Of course, we simply can't have any more delays. Let's go turn on show everybody how wonderfully innocent I am, shall we? Innocent? I'll thank you to take this seriously. Oh, but darling, you don't have any evidence. You just said so yourself. In the courtroom, evidence is everything. Haven't I heard that somewhere before? And I'll tell you can't charge me with anything. Isn't that right, Betty, darling? Oh, darling. It is, yes. What? Without the items in question, the prosecution's case against the defendant cannot proceed. As such, this court hereby declares the accused Fief Lagarde. Whoa, hold the phone there, Hastpans. You can't go dropping a verdict just like that. Forgive me, but why is the defense objecting to its client being acquitted? Don't be cute, kiddo. You know as well as I do that little warden over there is guilty as all heck. As for the murder weapon, you were right there when we found it. Mr. Fender, it is incumbent upon this court to see that fair judgment is afforded to all. And as the instrument of the court, I cannot allow my experiences or opinions to interfere with my work. You must think of Judge Gavale, who was present when the murder weapon was found, and Judge Gavale you see before you in the courtroom today is two entirely different people. Gee, you're killing me here, man! I have no choice but to pass judgment based on the evidence available.
Objection!
And yet we have that evidence, just... It's not here, it's not here. Give me some time, just a little. I'll find it, I swear to you. No, I'm going French. Why am I going French? On the German, here we go. Give me some time, just a little. I'll find it, I swear to you. The prosecution hereby requests recess. Oh, yeah, the defense does that too. Come on, Your Honor, don't do it like this. Very well. Court accepts your request. Really, Verity? You won't help anybody bowing to pressure like that, you know? There will be a 15-minute recess. It's just about the prosecution and the defense. Use the time well. Understood. Phew, saved by the bell, huh? Very well, we can reconvene in 15 minutes. April 6th. 11:38 a.m. District Court, 3rd floor lobby. But we totally did find that knife, didn't we, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, of course we did. Oh? What's the matter, detective? It's the metal detector, sir. It's, reacting to the alligator? What? How? The metal detector was reacting to something inside her after all. Your Honor, I'd like to remind you of this piece of evidence. Is the chisel? Didn't we just figure out the murder weapon? That isn't the murder weapon? You might recall that Mr. Canis had hit this chisel in his dog's mouth. Would you believe that the real murder weapon was hidden much the same way? That's right, the murder weapon is hidden inside the alligator in that pond over there! So did somebody steal it, or what? Hello? Mr. Edgeworth! Miss Berry? Mr. Saint, you here to watch the trial? Yeah, we heard it was going to be a real fun show. Do you know where we need to go? It's a trial the case I was nearly convicted for. I should be starting any minute now. We were late because of practice, but it's somewhere around here, right? I'm pretty sure that's the voice I gave him. Simeon, there's kind of a problem. They lost some of the evidence. The knife and the chisel. So they called a recess and kicked us all out of the courtroom. What? No! They can't! They're not gonna arrest you again, are they? Don't say that! Gee, I forgot how easy it was to upset you. And how annoying you are! God damn it, man! Huh? How dare he embarrass me like that? Speaking of easy to upset... Francestina, Frienderella, chill, okay? Just chill. Come on, put the whip away. That's it. That idiot looks so good, prosecutor. I'll find him and I'll make him eat whip for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Master, you gotta calm her down. Kid's gone cuckoo. I guess I'd better at least try. What do I don't want to try? I want to go back into court. I need to be against Mr. Right. I get it. Basic thief work, right? Making sure you know where all the exits are. Did you say something about Mr. Right? No. Who is Mr. Right? I don't know what you mean. Okay, moving on. See, sure, he's give a written test and a practical. Basically, the job is yours. Thank you. It's a very kind thought. Court is in recess. Nobody's allowed to enter. Really? Nobody? Court is in recess. Nobody's allowed to enter. But if nobody's allowed to enter, how will the trial ever get started again? Hang on a second, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you got me. You're gonna be good. How do you like that, Mr. Edgeworth? Anyway, this is still called contradiction. Okay, there we are. Sorry. One that gained us exactly nothing. It's a model of the courthouse. Look how realistic it is. There's something written here. This incredible model can transform into a robot at the touch of a button. Those wishing to see this transformation in action should inquire at the main reception desk. The courthouse model transforms? Mr. Edgeworth? Huh. She seems very subdued for once. I thought she'd be excited by something like this. Well, the model transformed. Does the whole building transform too? Okay, there's no possible universe in which that would or could happen. I hope. Because then it would feel like an earthquake. I don't like earthquakes. It shows that a trial is due to take place in this courtroom. Mr. Guard's trial features prominently, of course. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, if we don't find this missing evidence... I know, it'll be bad for all of us. We need to speak with Francisco and Fender. Is that the thinker? My first set of statute books. Hey, do you think you and I would understand these? Somebody's taking the very first one. If I'm gonna read these, I need to begin at the beginning, right? How does I understand the story? I'm sorry to disappoint you, Kay, but this might be the wrong place to look for a compelling narrative. No! I want to look at the thinker! Current tasks are fun. It's even an animal tamer farming here today. An animal tamer? She's a little too grumpy. You might want to think about appealing to the audience a little more. But she's so good with that whip. If you're talking about who I think you are, the whip is exclusively reserved for use on humans. Is there nothing we can do to help? Let me see. Wait, I have a good idea. You guys could put a show in the car and that would distract everybody. Okay. And they'd be so busy watching that they'd have to postpone the trial till later. No. If I do that, they'll arrest me again. No, they won't. It's fine. Crimes are nice. If you haven't seen everybody, there's no way they'll arrest you. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth? I really wish you wouldn't start such nonsense with such infuriating confidence. Fine. This is getting me nowhere. Hello, Fender. Okay, Meister, you got your memory back, huh? Sure did. It's me again. Yeah, me worried 6 ways till Sunday. Not that other K was a blast too. Anyway, welcome back, kiddo. Bring it in. No. We need to be thinking about this trial right now, okay? Yeah, I guess things did go pretty pear-shaped now, huh? We need to dig up this missing evidence lickety split, but we can't count on them putting the trial on hold much longer. Yeah, it's a sumper, alright. If only some kind of sword up to go find it for us. That's an expectant look if I ever saw one. Can't help but notice you still haven't asked for your prosecutor's badge back, bucko. Finally decided to come walk the path of righteousness with me and your old man, huh? Committee has my badge, that much is true, but I haven't given it up just yet. I am still not ready to walk in my father's footsteps. No, it's not as a deadline. You do you for as long as you need. Your family office will be waiting to welcome you with open arms when you're done. Thank you, Fender. Wow, they got me nowhere. Oh, sure. Good morning, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. Francisca, you shouldn't be here, you know. You're not in the right line of work anymore. You should be at home planning whatever it is you mean to do for the rest of your life. What are you going to do, Francisco? You only have 15 minutes. Don't you think I know that? Wipes that infuriatingly reasonable look off your face. You're like a news anchor counting the news or something. It's utterly exasperating. It's probably better that I don't rise to that. I never imagined you would be the one prosecuting this case, Francisca. Nor did I, but what a case. The murder of a presidential bodyguard, and by the warden of a prison, no less. The murder weapon was properly entered into the evidence and everything. And yet when you went to present the knife to the court, it wasn't there. That imbecile, not only did he abandon this case, he made me look like a total fool. Yeah. The next time I see that little coward, I'll whip him into shape if it's the last thing I do. I'll get you whipped into shape! Come on! I had to. Do musical theater. I'll get you whipped into shape! You go ahead and do that. But quit taking it out on the people around him. Yeah, if only somebody would go sniff out that evidence for us. If somebody, Miles, would go find that evidence for us. Mazarino, dear, I got a bit of a cough on me. You right there, Fender? Would you like some water? Maybe some tape to shut you up. Fine, we'll do it. Jesus Christ, really? Really? You're not even gonna help me? Fine. You wanna sit on your ass and do nothing and not even help me? Fine. Be my guest. I'm never helping you again. You want me to work for you? Ha, fat chance now. Way to go, Mazio, you sure? Fine, I'll do what I can, but I might not be much in 15 minutes. Granted me will buy you as much time as you can, okay? And you won't be banging that hammer of hers until you made it back with the goods, I promise. Thank you. I'll be counting on you, Fender. You, Francisca? How does that sound? What makes you think I'd accept your help? How about some advice instead? Is it so seriously consider Milk Ryan as a news anchor? Come on, Frank. Clocks are tick-tocking here. Time to step up to the plate. Alright, fine. We will start the trial for as long as we can. But we'd better get your ex-prosecutor behind in gear. You know, I quite like having you run errands for me. Maybe that could be on your clear instead. I'm glad you're on board. I can help too. I don't want to be arrested again. Oh, this sounds fun. Can I play? Alright. I guess it'll be very helpful of you both. Very well. Where shall we begin? We need to go speak to a certain somebody, don't you? We need to speak to her to find out where the evidence went.
Take that!
Right? Huh? That's when you speak to the some evidence? Yes, I think it is. Well, I don't. We'll need to find the person who's supposed to be looking after it.
Take that!
That's right, that's the custodian of the evidence in question, Eustace Winner. Oh, the new prosecutor guy? Okay, we're on it. Thank you, Mr. Saint. Alrighty then, think we better huddle and talk tactics, huh, friend? It's just the two of us. Ow! Don't keep me waiting by that, dwarves. I'll try not to. We'll be back as soon as we can. Oh, Franny Pill. Oh, Franny Pill. Wait up now. Wait up now. Alright, we need to find Mr. Winner. Fast. Whoa! Judge Gavale. Ah, Mr. Fairtruth. A pleasure, as always. Pleasure? How is it a pleasure? What was this all about just now? Okay. Stop it. Judge Gavale knows that horrible woman is the killer. Why the heck would she... Evidence is the only language that the goddess of justice understands. My own personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it. Is this all Judge Verity Gavale is? You may believe my way of thinking to be heartless, but it is my way. To be this hard and unforgiving. There's something I'd like to ask you, if you don't mind. Please, go ahead. What were you doing on the roof of the big building 2 nights ago? The roof? You met the president up there, didn't you? You seen security footage of the two of you. And is there something wrong with that? Oh no, that his body was discovered this morning. Right next to the very same building. What? I think you understand what I'm getting at. You're considered a suspect. What happened between the two of you? Nothing. We simply talked for a few minutes. And when we were done, I left. I took the elevator back downstairs alone. That's what we know to be true. As I said, we've seen the footage. What business did you have with the leader of a fallen power? I'm not at liberty to say. I see. Well, I'm not at liberty to leave until I have answers. In which case, there's only one thing for it. She's hiding something, and I have to get it out of her. Is this logic chess? It is! It's logic chess! Judge Gavale, what's that, 25? 6? We're gonna say 25. Judge Gavale met with the president of Zheng Fa the night before last. Ah, crap. Yes, I admit it. We met on the roof of the big building. But it was simply to discuss professional matters. Matters that I am not obliged to discuss with you. I'm clearly going to have to work hard to get past her professional defenses. If she puts too impenetrable a facade, I'll probably be better off biding my time. I should start by asking what she met the president to talk about. Let's go! Perhaps you begin by telling us what you met with the President Wang to discuss. As I told you, professional matters. Professional matters which I do not intend to share with you. I'm so glad you understand. I must say you're a very busy woman. A judge, a committee member, an occasional aide to us in the field, even. Thank you. I take my professional duties very seriously. And do those duties include meeting with fallen dignities? Yes, of course. From time to time, the law is my life. Nothing I do falls outside the scope of my duties. I didn't mean to do that. The recess I called was only a short one. If you have nothing further to say, I should be on my way. No, wait. I know, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. You returned Kay's promised notebook to us just this morning. Surely you can't claim that that fell within the scope of your duties. I am not yet a perfect servant of the law. That much is true. No, you are a human being, and that was an act of simple human kindness. You have feelings, Judge Gavale, and you are allowed to have them. About the President's death, too. I can still hardly believe it. If I might ask, how did he die? He was crushed to death by the head of a monster. A monster known as Tyrannosaurus. Forgive me, I should probably expect... Is that true? He died on the set of the movie? He did. Interesting you should even know what Tyrannosaurus is. Oh, I imagine I must have heard about it from Eustace. Something about them shooting a movie somewhere near the big building. She isn't fooling anybody. She's clearly very upset about something. She met a Mr. Winner, who seems to have disappeared along with some vital evidence. Perhaps if she won't tell us what she discussed with the President, we should try to find out what else she might be hiding. I'm clearly getting under her skin. I need to dig further. Francisca stepped in to take Mr. Winner's place in the trial, but how is he supposed to prosecute the case if he'd never handed over all the evidence? My interest is solely in ensuring that a trial proceeds fairly once it has begun. And if, once it has, vital evidence cannot be presented, it should surprise no one if the accused goes free. I am a judge, a servant of the law. My personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it. So you have no personal feelings when it comes to Mr. Winner's disappearance? Of course I do. Wait a minute. So I've just turned my mic down a little bit. There we are. I worry about him terribly, too. There's... Ah, boo! So I bide my time, and then you're worried about someone else too. Wait, two? Does that mean there's somebody else you're worried about as well? Yeah. I imagine their identity might explain your strangely agitated state. I don't know what you're talking about. I am a servant of the law. My feelings are immaterial. We are all servants of the law, all of us who stand in the courtroom. But we're not superhuman. You, me, everybody else, we're just people underneath it all. What if we'd like to bury our feelings and remain impartial? That simply isn't possible. Oh, you're right, of course. I'm in no fit state to offer impartial judgment. Please, Judge Grail, just tell us the truth. What's going on? I'm... What do I do? What do I do? I've never seen her lose her composure like this. I should ask her who this person is she's so worried about. Her professional mask is finally beginning to slip. Perhaps now I can get to the human being underneath. What are you worried about? Judge Grail, who are you so worried about? And where are they? My apologies, but I simply cannot tell you that. I'll need a clue if I'm going to pursue this line of questioning any further. Try another tack for now. The person you're so worried about. The person you're so worried about. Is it Mr. Winner? He has not been since he discovered the truth about his father. Of course I'm worried about him, but this could also be a valuable test for him. He chose to disappear, and he can choose to reappear. The only other person you're worried about can't. That's something I am at liberty to talk about. I don't know what might happen to that poor child if I did. That poor child? Who are you talking about? Nobody, please, it was nothing. Ignore it. Judging by the look on her face, I definitely shouldn't. I think that might prove to be a valuable clue. This poor child is missing. You're desperate to find them. And since you say child, I suppose right in you mean this person is a minor. I can't answer, and I won't. It has no bearing whatsoever on the murder of the President. I'll need a clue if I'm going to pursue this line of questioning any further. I should try another tack for now. Is the person you're so worried about, is it Tyrannosaurus? I really don't have time for jokes, Mr. Edgeworth. It's not a joke. When I told you about how the President was killed, you seemed surprised when I mentioned that he was crushed by Tyrannosaurus. That was simply shock at learning how he died. And where? A half-built film set in an empty lot. Sounds as if something about where he died is particularly troubling to you. No, that's not true at all. It's just film set to places where dreams are made, and instead a great man met his end there. I only hope the utmost care is taken when the news is shared with the cast and crew. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid the cast and crew already know. There were two of them at the scene. Crew member and young actor Sean Finn. No! Why? Why did this have to happen? Something about the Tyrannosaurus connection really seems to be upsetting her, and it might prove to be a valuable clue. So that poor child is missing. Time to play my next clue. You seem to get very sensitive every time I mention Tyrannosaurus. The poor child you mentioned has something to do with the movie, don't they? How did you... Oh, you're usually so cool and collected. Your discomfort told me everything I needed to know. Who is this poor child? You have to tell us! You have to tell us now! Very well. You figured out so much already. I might as well tell you the truth. The person I'm so worried about, the person I'm so desperate to find, is Sean Fenn. Sean? But why? He is my son. Yes, turns out I have a secret son. So sue me. God, can a person be a person? No! According to you, no! Obviously, I just imagine. Actually, I'm a lot older than I actually look. He's actually my grandchild. Yes, I'm a nan. I am 76. Whoa, you're 76? God damn! I love the fact if that was the case, you've got Judge Gavale old, and then you've got Old Bag old, where it's like... You said you would tell us the truth. And if you don't give it up voluntarily, we will have to force it from you. I'm afraid we're just going to have to accept that. I need to get her to tell me why she's so desperate to find Sean. Do you know Sean personally? He is famous. I doubt there are many people who do not know him. I certainly didn't until today. Then you clearly need to be better informed. Perhaps I could teach you a few things. There's almost nothing I don't know about him. Don't lie to me, I'll expose you in the end. Oh, I just can't just throw spaghetti and try to see what would stick. Are you a fan of Sean's, perhaps? I? Yes, I am. I'm an ardent admirer of the work of Sean Fenn, child actor extraordinaire. Don't light off, for God's sake. I heard that he was filming near the big building, so I made it my business to learn where the set was and some other important details. I see, I suppose it makes sense, as if I need to want to know such things. I imagine you would have tried to learn when he was supposed to be on set. Yes, of course. He said he would be filming there all day today. You make it sound like you heard that from Sean himself. I don't think he'd be sharing his schedule with a mere fan, do you? No, I misspoke. Ignore me. Every slip of the tongue she makes seems to be to do with Sean, and now we know she's spoken with him. That's an important clue. We're trying to find Sean too. Do you have any idea where he might be? Why would I have any idea about that? Two of us aren't connected in any way at all. Really? I need a clue I'm going to pursue this line of questioning any further. I'll try another tech for now. Do you know Sean personally? Forgive me. I allowed myself to get a little carried away. Seems to happen quite a bit when the subject of Sean comes up. Look, I do not know him personally. I simply know a lot about him. I employ my clue. You understand you're being worried about Sean, but you seem a little too worried. You implied before that you had spoken to him, which must surely mean that you know him personally. Yes! How did I give away so much? The two of you are acquainted. This is surely an important clue. I don't know what exactly the connection is between you and Sean, but I know for certain that it exists. You've as good as told us that it does. Please, Judge Gavale, you have to help us try and find him. Help you? It would never be allowed.
By whom? The goddess of justice?
By the one person who knows where he is.
At last, the puzzle pieces are finally starting to fall into place. I know why you're so reluctant to tell us everything about your relationship with Sean. Admit it, he's been kidnapped, hasn't he? Judge Gavale, I need you to tell me the truth. All of it.
Very well. Oh, this time I will try to tell you everything. Enter Shinkar's regret. Sean has been kidnapped.
I knew it. Why does that have anything to do with you?
Well, that is, Sean is...
I was joking! I'm upset. Can't lie, I was half expecting Winner to be her like long lost son or something, and not actually end up being like Gavale is the son of Winner, but Guy Fieri Winner. I can't even remember his name, but Guy Fieri Winner wasn't his actual dad. He just took on the name. Like a, well, stepdad. I was joking. What? Well, he may not have found out what she... Well, we may not have found what she and President Wang were talking about. We found out something just as important. Sean has been abducted. Not exactly the end game I was expecting, but that's checkmate nonetheless. 26! Minchus, checkmate!
I'll come out as 27, just goes, what? You're Sean's mum, Judge Gavale? No way, come on, you're too young. It's true, I am Sean's mother. Look.
Magazine clipping.
An article about Sean. Oh, you carry this with you? Yes, everywhere I go. I guess you could call it a kind of talisman.
That certainly speaks to the bond between them. And you're sure he's been kidnapped?
Fortunately, yes. I received a phone call from the kidnapper just before the trial began.
Did he make any demands?
Only one. The guard be found not guilty.
Well, that certainly explains what we saw in there.
And without any you can't judge me this thing. Isn't that right, Verity, darling? It is. By items in question, the prosecution's case against the defendant cannot proceed. Such this court hereby declares the accused free for the guard.
That's why you came so close to declaring her innocent.
Fair to my duty to the law. My judge, if I can't arbitrate with impartiality, I make a mockery of justice. And yet I try to force through a ruling based on nothing but my own self-interest.
Judge Gavale, the goddess must be furious.
The goddess must be furious with me, but I just couldn't do it. Couldn't sacrifice my son on the altar of justice. I couldn't remain impartial when it mattered most. Of course you couldn't, are you crazy?
Okay.
No parent could just give up on their child like that. That makes a goddess of justice mad, then I'm sorry, but she's wrong. If she really thinks that way, then she's the guilty one. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes. Declaring the goddess guilty? That's bold. But fair play to her, she did it, and hey, round of applause to her. I respect it. Kay is right. As I told you, though we all serve the law, we are also only human. And none of us could, or should, be expected to sacrifice a child for the sake of a verdict.
Thank you, both of you. But the trial must continue. There is no escaping that.
Your Honor, there you are.
Seems it is time. Judge Gavale! My dad was a prosecutor. He was? Yeah. He used to work in a courtroom just like you do. And I was thinking about what he would have done if he was in your position right now. If a prosecutor was forced to insist that a clearly innocent suspect be found guilty, I don't know what he would have done. Anything, that's what. He would have done anything to get me back. He would? So what I'm trying to say is, you can trust us. What do you mean? To get him back, to snatch him from the jaws of danger. I had a second yet of grass, and if you agree to trust me, then I'll promise I'll get him back for you.
The thief who only steals the truth. And perhaps one or two other things, but that's beside the point. Those one or two times I looked the other way. Well, Judge Grail, what do you say? Will you trust the great thief to steal back that which matters most to you?
Mr. Edgeworth.
I'd like to help too. Well, if that's alright with you.
Thank you. I know I'm in no position to ask this of you, but please, see that he comes home safely. Oh, we will, don't worry, you can count on us. Here, take my cell phone. Kidnapper may call again.
You'll get it back, along with your son, I promise.
I'll do everything I can to draw out the trial, but I don't imagine I can give you more than about 2 hours at best.
2 hours, that gives us until 2 p.m.?
Please, I'm counting on you.
Here, I thought the great thief was on a sabbatical.
Well, hold on to your hat because he's back in business. Alright, let's do this. My first commission. I can't afford to mess it up.
In that case, we better start looking right away. Where to begin? Yeah, where the heck did he go? Maybe he just went home.
You're right. They won't be doing any filming today after all.
Sure, maybe he went on the lam. How was we to see if Sean left any clues behind that big building?
Hey, what are you going to do giving orders? This is the Great Thief operation. I'm in charge now.
Is that so? And what am I?
You're my assistant. First assistant of the Great Thief Yatagrasu. Talk about an honor.
I've been relegated to thief's assistant. Great! Whoop-de-doo!
Alright, let's get to work. Team Yatagrasu! Move out!
What do I complain about? April 6th, 12:10 p.m. Big building. Plaza.
Alright, here we are. Ready? On 3. Just follow me, lead. You'll be fine, okay?
What is it you were talking about?
Even in the depths of night... Hey, your turn! Keep up, will you?
Why are you making me do this?
It's the Great Thief Yatagrasu who just arrived at the scene of the crime, dummy. How is anybody supposed to know if we don't announce her appearance?
You may be a thief, but I most certainly am not.
Fine, I'll do it on my own. Even in the depths of night, when no other bird dares to take flight, one alone soars to shine, the light of righteousness on the world's blight. And that one is me, for I am the Great Thief, Yatagrasu!
I'm very much aware of who you are. Thank you now! Shall we get on with this investigation?
Ugh, you're not fun at all.
We don't have time for fun. We'll have less than 2 hours, in fact. We better get started. Is that Will? Mr. Powers? Sir! Sir! I want your autograph, Mr. Powers, sir! Sir! Even though I can't actually remember what voice I gave Will Powers. Ah! Okay! Alright, we have a photo. Let's just show it to reveal people. See if it checks any memories. Begin investigation! Hello, Mr. Powers, sir. Oh my god, I actually get to talk to him! Oh my god, I actually get to talk to him! Yes! 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 I wasn't expecting to be able to talk to him. I thought he was just gonna be like, Ah! No! Desiree! And... Master Mask! The original Master Mask! Ron! Desiree and Ron! I thought it was gonna be like Desiree and Ron, where it'd be like, you know... We're here, but we're kind of background characters. Now we get to fully talk to him! Yes! Oh, hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Long time no see. I might just do this in my own voice now that I'm not voicing Phoenix. Wait, you're... This is Will Powers. He's an action star I met on an old case. He's also the man behind the mask of the one and only Steel Samurai. Long time no see indeed. Nice to meet you. I'm Kate Faraday. Great thief. Mr. Edgeworth has been working as my assistant. Good to meet you, but thief? Mr. Edgeworth has been assisting a thief. Let's not worry about that for now. We'd like to ask you about what happened this morning, if that's right. Sure. I don't know if I can be of much help to you, but sure. So everyone Sean's work colleagues. I guess we better dive right in. Whip, 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 whip. I heard you're investigating this one, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, yes. But I'm not the prosecutor in charge, of course. But if you're Kay here's assistant, I guess this is... her case? No, that's simply... I can see you're an intelligent man. You're right, of course. I'm in charge of this one. Don't encourage her. Alright, I need you to give me straight answers. First of all, this case. Have you noticed anything perhaps you can give me your impressions. Is that supposed to sound like me? My impressions? Huh. Yeah, well, I guess my main concern is... no offense to the victim and all, but... Is it all over the production? Are we done? I can't help but worry. It's probably safe. I think it would probably safe to assume that you are, at least for now. Right? I knew it. What a bummer. We don't have the location for much longer either. Is your due to finish shooting soon? No, because they're due to start building. That lot won't be empty for long. They were letting us use it while they got ready to make a start. I guess the plan was to shoot the rest on lots of the back of Global Studios. I've been so worried about everything, what with people spreading all these rumors too. Rumors? Yeah, this journalist keeps coming around. Y'all been hiding real monsters on that set of yours. Y'all can't do that. I'm gonna expose y'all. She's always saying stuff like that. I think I know exactly who this journalist might be. Yeah, the photographer, right? Thought you maybe knew her. You're not, are you? Hiding real monsters, I mean. Are you kidding? If they had real monsters to call on, I'd be out of a job. So you've been working hard on the movie. Yeah. First time I've been on a reboot of an old series. It's been a real challenge for me, and everybody else have their global studios. Running this part kind of put this kind of energy into making a new Steel Samurai show or something. Please give me something to fanboy over. I just need anything. What role are you playing in this one? Me? Oh, I'm Tuorosaurus himself. No way! So, like, you're the star? Well, not quite. I'm in a costume, see? My face won't ever appear on screen. Really? That's pretty amazing. Wish I could wear a costume like that. Hey, do you think I could try it on sometime? I'd settle for just climbing inside of one of the horns. I'd love to say yes, but that's not how it works. You can't really climb inside that part. Oh, I get it. 'Cause I'm an outsider, right? I don't think... Yeah, that's not the issue at all here, Kay. Can I ask you a couple of questions about Sean? Sean? Oh, sure. You tell me what happened. He just kind of disappeared, right? Yeah, sounds like him. Does he do that a lot? Yeah, kinda. If we take 5 minutes here, you look around sometimes and he's just... gone. Do you have any idea where he might have headed off to? Sorry. No. I like it. I like that sprite. I don't remember ever seeing that sprite. I didn't see him leaving the set though. Huh? You did? Oh, I did see him leaving the set though. Where is he headed? He got on the site bus. But I was checking some equipment over and by the time I looked back up he was gone. The site bus? I wonder if he left any clues behind. Do you mind if we take a look inside the bus, Mr. Powers? Sure, you'll have to excuse the mess, though. Alright, let's see what we can find. There's an array of film equipment here. Are you getting ready to shoot or something? No, nothing's scheduled for today at this location. It's just... Case has gone missing. Case? What is he talking about? Yeah, all that stuff there is normally stored inside a large case, but I looked away for 5 minutes and it's wandered off somewhere. So there's a thief around here. Why exactly was taken? Just a case, as far as I can tell. Ow. Why only take that? I would have been more interested in what was inside it myself. I guess whoever took it must have needed the case more than its contents. Did they need to put something in it? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I went this one. Is it this? Sean, you in there? No sign of him either. Kind of thought that basket on the back of the truck there kind of looked suspicious. She's not wrong, it does. Huh? What are you doing, Mr. Redruth? Why are you touching the truck? Engine's cold, which means it's been here for a while. No way, you can tell just from that. It's been parked here for a while. I guess the driver might not be nearby either. We don't have time to stand around waiting until they get back. Wasn't expecting that to be one of the things. Where would Sean have been sitting? Sean? Oh, that's the seat with the backpack on it. Something poking out of it. A videotape? Oh? We used these when they were shooting. Why would Sean have one? Was there something he wanted to record? Could this be a clue? Do you have a way for us to check what's on the tape? Sure, there's a couple of monitors set right above there. Alright, in play. Oh, hang on. Yeah, what happened? Oh, yeah. Yes, nothing happened. It's Sean. Is he rehearsing his lines? Sean's there on their own, running his lines. There's a clearly visible footprint right there, which means this must have been from last night. Yeah, he does this sometimes. When he's not happy with the scene, he borrows the equipment, and goes over his line. Goes over it in his own time, shall I say.
Wow, he's really dedicated, huh?
Sure is. Maybe young, but he takes his craft seriously. You ain't gotta admire it. Well, that part of it, at least. Using the kit without asking part, not so much. And he would be able to use the equipment on his own. Sure. What I wanted to do was shoot something pretty basic.
Huh?
What is it, Kay? Where did Sean go?
He ran off somewhere.
He just left the camera running? It stopped. Guess he ran out of tape.
Lots of us on there.
Sean's rehearsal? How very interesting. Some up in the area around the big building. Let's take a closer look. Sunshine Coliseum! Sunshine Coliseum, they hold all kinds of events there.
Yeah, I want to go to the World Thief Symposium. And they cancelled it this year.
Dawn Street and Dusk Street.
Of course. So cool, thieves from all over the planet, all gathered in one place. I mean, there was that thing where they arrested pretty much everybody who attended, I guess. And some people did say the whole thing was just a chap set by the police.
And yet you still want to go? This is the big building itself. That's where we are right now.
It's kind of cool looking, but still can't quite bring myself to like it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if you never wanted to come here again.
Hey, when this is all over, we have the whole case wrapped up. Can you maybe come here just for fun? Can you bring Gubby too?
You don't let the past drag you down, do you? It is an admirable quality, I guess. Let's think about that later, shall we, Kane? The case isn't over just yet. Can't afford to start making plans when it's done.
No fun! Let's just hurry up and solve this little mystery, shall we?
There's a garbage processing facility right next to the fishing port here.
Do they process garbage? They pull out of the sea or something?
I guess they might. I doubt that's all they deal with.
So what else? Oh, like garbage that washes up on shores? Shells and fish bones and stuff? Well, they'll throw some stuff in there in the first place, huh? To be ashamed of themselves. Did they ever hear of recycling? You can make earrings and necklaces and... yeah!
Maybe we talk about this another time, shall we, Kay? Sundown Sanitation Plant. What do they...
Sundown Sanitation Plant? What, do they make cleaning products there or something?
Sadly not. I think they just incinerate all the garbage the trucks bring back. By the way, Kay, you seem a little antsy.
Oh, it's nothing. Hey, did you see it in the other corner of the map? There's another garbage facility.
Indeed there is. I imagine it probably fulfills a slightly different function. There'll be quite a few such facilities in the area.
Yeah! Place is littered with them.
Really? That's what you're so excited about. A third-rate pun. Okay, whatever you say.
Don't really buy into all that stuff. They do say the light from the sun in the morning gives you more wrinkles, right?
And why are they talking about this?
Why do you think? Because they called it Mornington Park.
I certainly like to be basking in the morning sunshine without a can of water right now. Okay. Oh, hey there, pal. What a long face, huh? You want to maybe lighten up a little? You do got any passengers here this morning? So whichever way are pointing at? Well, I did. Just one fare, mind you. And who is a passenger? It's two guys on these black suits, real sharp looking. They have a boy with them. This boy. Nah. Like he said, it's just two of them. Alright, never mind. Thank you for your help. I thought you might be onto something there, but no luck. Very good day to you, Prosecutor Edgeworth, sir. Huh? I'm not a prosecutor anymore, but he doesn't need to know that, I guess. Good day, dude. Good day to you, officer. Can I ask where you'll be posted here? Me? Oh, I'm just keeping an eye on things. Excellent. Perhaps you can tell me if there's any vehicles coming in or out this morning. No, except the taxi and the blue truck over there, sir. Only two vehicles are coming in or out. Could be useful to know. It's midday already. Think Judge Cavan and the others are doing okay? I'm not sure how long it is realistically possible to drag out proceedings, I wonder. We have to find Sean. Indeed we do. Ah, heck, not like that, dang it! Oh god, it's Tabby as well. How you think we're gonna get us a scoop like that? Sorry, Chief, my bad. How many times I gotta say it? We're scoop friends. What crit is it? Surviving scoops and scoop alone. You sick we ain't scooping, we're starving. Scoop or die out here, man. Yes, Chief. Well, look who it is. Although I can't help but wish it wasn't. When did those two get here? Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. She gotta talk to them. Should we? Ugh, fine. But that is something that we are going to do, I think, in the next episode. If you guys did enjoy this episode, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help. Click the bell icon down below to be notified when I live stream or upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.